A few months ago, Chad Hutchison reached out to me and said that they were doing something new regarding going back to old members and asking them to brag on God. So what I'm going to attempt to do is just kind of highlight some of the things that we experienced since we've moved here. It was in 2001 that we moved here. I was 38 at the time. Allison was 37. Brittany was 10. Evan was 8 months. And it really was a faith move. We had no idea how we were going to make ends meet. Neither one of us had jobs. We just knew God was having us move here, and we just wanted to trust him. So it's been amazing. It really has. So from 2001, let's say up to 2012, just to fill in that time, it was raising Brittany and Evan in the love and the admonition of the Lord, and trying to pour into them godly values that they could lean on and stand on as they grew and matured. 2012, Brittany meets her husband. Well, I shouldn't say meet, because I think it was in junior high that they initially met. And then they met again, or got reacquainted in college and fell in love. And that's probably part of the reason why we felt a prompting to move here, is because little did we know then Brittany would find her husband here. A year later, God blessed them with a baby girl, Kennedy Lane Jones, our miracle baby. She was born 1 pound, 7 ounces. And I just remember while she was in the NICU, just going and laying hands on her little incubator and just praying that God would work a miracle. I remember her daddy, Chris, being able to put his wedding band around her whole hand. So if you can imagine a hand fitting around a wedding band. She was a small baby, and amazing what God is doing. A year later, her baby brother was born, Jax Koa Jones, and he was born a whopping 3 pounds. So we had another preemie on our hands, and he was actually born on Father's Day. And so what a gift that was for both Chris and I, to get a son and a grandson on Father's Day. 2018 brought a new adventure and time into our lives. My parents were getting up in age. My mom was 93 at the time. My dad was 89. And we had no idea what we were up against as far as caregiving. Everything was so new to us. And as we age, we revert back in time. So now we become children again. And so it was a challenge. And I commend my wife for juggling her work schedule when I was at work, and managing to care for my mother and my father. 2019, of course, we're dealing with COVID. My father's diagnosed with esophageal cancer in August, and by November, day before Thanksgiving, my dad, he passed. And that was bittersweet. I was grateful that we were in a position to love and care for him. And then, of course, 2020, my mom tried to hang on, and she passed August the 3rd of 2020. And again, bittersweet blessing. Grateful for the opportunity to have been in a position to love and care for them. And they both passed here in the home, and so we were grateful. And God has been amazing. It hasn't always been easy. The market crashed in 2008. We thought we were going to lose our home. But again, God stepped in because he knew that there was going to be a season in our lives where we would have to care for my mother and father, and so he stayed that from coming upon us. Moving fast forward, this spring, Evan will be graduating from UNLV with a film major. Kennedy is now 9, active in soccer and choir and gymnastics. Jax is the same, just busy with all of these activities from basketball, karate, soccer. So God has been more than good to us. Allison and I just on Saturday celebrated 34 years of marriage. I again said that I was 38 when I moved here, August 10th. I celebrated my 60th, and so God has just been amazing, and I can't do nothing but brag on God for His goodness, His mercy, His grace, and thank you for the opportunity of sharing my long but brief story with my Emmanuel family. God bless you.